Is there a phrase that only people in your state say? Well, we're going to ask AI a phrase that only people in blank say. In alphabetical order, starting with Alabama, which apparently is roll tide, or maybe roll tidey in Alabama and Alabama. Now in Alaska, we've got colder a well digger's my butt. It's colder than a well digger's boryat. I can wom moose nuggets my dog, and I can't wait for my dog. Apparently moose just live amongst the people in Alaska, and they can't wait for their dog. What are they waiting for their dog for? I have no idea. In Arizona, I could really go for some Sonoran hot dogs and Mexican co now, y'all. I can't say I've tried that, but it sounds delicious. In Arkansas, we got lick, skillick, ag, on ice, bless RP, hog, feart, peaser, are, ficken. Geez, there's no reason to get vulgar here. Man, what direction are you even supposed to read this sign? There's like 4 different sayings all fighting over space on this board. Alright, in California, we got hella tight, bro. At least that's what the Bears are saying. Okay, in Colorado, we got Lakers, Power Day, Powder Day, Legal Nights, Water Rights, and Emmanuel. Man, I too am looking forward to those power days this winter. Okay, in Connecticut, it's Go Sox, or Yankees Suck, or Call Foreign, as well as they gotta have the lobster on the sign. Entry to Delaware, the first state, where say down to shore instead of the beach. In Florida, they say that's a gator, not a croc. Yes, I will not have any gator slander in here. They are not crocodiles, okay? In Georgia, we've got well, bless your heart. Although I've never seen an apostrophe used to replace the R in your or the T in heart. In Hawaii, a phrase that only they say is, it's just in their own language. I kind of think that's cheating. And since I don't even know the language, I can't tell if what is on the screen is just in Hawaiian or if it's just AI gibberish. In Idaho, that's how we do in Idaho by Tarnatan. I guess you've also got to hold 2 guns in one hand and a beer in the other hand. And of course, we've always got to have the odd ones out. So in Illinois, I guess the pizza just speaks for itself. But instead of having 2 guns in one hand and a beer in the other, they've got 2 beers in one hand and the pizza in the other. And I only have to assume that every man in Illinois has that mustache. Indiana, we've got Hoosier Hospitality, y'all. Well, Iowa's got a whole bunch, like I'll Swan and You Betcha, and a bunch of other unintelligible ones. Kansas has so many apparently, but it couldn't get any of them quite right. Like Howie is the range, and get your kicks, Kansas, we did on route, question mark, and we wicks on Kansas. Man, what happened to Kentucky? Yankee Ock. Only in people in Kentucky. I love it when the generator just tries to print out the text you just typed into the prompt, but it can never get it right. Louisiana, words and expressions that only locals would understand. I'm not from Louisiana, so I cannot read anything on this picture. But hey, let me know if there's anything of value in this. In Maine, all of the moose are saying, Alwyn is Maine. I'll hug I'll blom see hangsted in Moe's. Man, that is a really big lobster driving that boat. In Maryland, they say crab cakes, Old Bay, Magdalene beer. Man, there's so much resemblance between this video and each state summed up in one person. In Massachusetts, we got Wicked Awesome, Pag the Ka, Listasia, and Sioux T accent. In Michigan, we got Yoop Coney Dog, Yoper Michigan Dog, Michigan Left, Michigan is Trogleys. Would somebody from Michigan care to explain what a trogley is? In Minnesota, they say oof da. Mississippi, we got another bless your heart. At least it spelled it out properly, unlike the Georgia one. In Missouri, it just says show me. Show you what? What is it you need to be shown? Welcome to Montana, land of big sky, big open spaces. Oh yeah, I've been over there. The sky is huge up there. So in Nebraska, it says flat is beautiful. Then why do they gotta show pictures of the mountains on it? In Nevada, drive safely. It's not the will was. The degdo int work, well in Vegas, and what happens in the Vegas stays far. In New Hampshire, we got live or die. Make your choice. I think it's missing a word in there. In New Jersey, it's, hey, can I get a plain slice with in gravy? That's how we do it in Joyzy. Do they really eat gravy pizzas? Man, that was very clever of the AI to type it out as Joyzy. New Mexico, Albuquerque, chili capital if the world. If the world what, New Mexico? New York, you don't stand for something, you fall anything? You got a problem with that? Do they just print these out and hang them around the subway in New York? In North Carolina, we got howdy, y'all, and bless your mess. Apparently they've also got birds with squirrel heads there. In North Dakota, we got oofda, you betcha, oofda, Ika, cripes, don't you know? Cripes, geez. Man, I get the feeling that Canada has already started to invade us a little bit. Okay, and Ohio. What is this, a word search? We got sloppy, slahine, shiot, can't shory. I do think that Ohio should be spelled like this, though. O'-Hhoio. Welcome to Oklahoma. The wind comes sweeping down the plain. I'm no gun expert, but I don't think that guy's holding that properly. In Oregon, only in Orion. PL, keep Portland weird. Yeah, it sure looks weird, alright. Especially this girl wearing two completely different shoes. Dang, Pennsylvania has a lot of slang I've never heard. Like Yosen, Jane, Hoagie, Poisey, Punkawoony. Is that Winklevania? Man, you guys practically have your own language over there. In Rhode Island, we're going the packy for some grinders and bubbly. Okay, that sounds good. Can I come along? In South Carolina, we've got bless your heart, ya nah hear, and y'all come back, you hear, and I rem. Yes, I hear. You don't have to keep asking. South Dakota. Sure thing, you int betcha, you betha, duty, doofet dish, hokaknu, donik, day, gokak, dopk, that's oofda, pop, duck, uck, gray duck, hates a non-no-huh, that's a whole lot of cows. Well, I guess in South Dakota they just say everything. In Tennessee, we've just got y'all, bless your hurt, and bless our ert. You know, I'm starting to think that the phrase bless your heart is said in more than one state. In Texas, we say howdy, y'all. Yeah, I mean, who didn't see that one coming? In Utah, we got fry sauce, eat slow, polygamy, eat slow, fee hat, z or fine. In Utah, life elevated. You know, living in Utah my whole life, I hear it every day. People are constantly saying polygamy, eat slow. In Vermont, things ermtins very say, such, champagne, sob, have sarding, yom said a kings, Champlain Valley Fair, creamies, very perversert. Then we got fried dough, pocking the ka, moan, check, sugain off. Man, when your accent is so thick that it actually changes the spelling of the word, I think you need to chill out a little bit. We come, or Virginia. Virginia is for Virginias. Home sweet home and Old Dominion. Welcome, sealed the mother of presidents. I like how the only time it spelled Virginia right was when it was trying to spell Virginians, so it technically still spelled it wrong. With Washington, I think we got Washington, D.C. here. Let's circle back to that, we say. Oh, and that is the sausage gets made. I'm happy to yield me fame. Item hap to how the sausage undermade. I'll take that under politicians, they're all the same. But alright, Washington State, we'll give you one too. The mountain is out. What does that even mean? With West Virginia, we got some Virgnan slang. Over yongens, tump over yonder, hollerin' bug, salter bug, a saunter harks contest. Ooh, I better sign up for that one. In Wisconsin, welcome to the cheese land. Ooh, they're having a bratwurst sale. And for Wyoming, yeehaw, look at Wyoming. Say, where's my darn bison burger? I think you gotta go home for that. But now let's finish it off with a phrase that only people in America say. I think this took a little bit too much inspiration from that graph of like which states refer to soft drinks as what name. So we got the soda, the soday, aya, usi. Man, seeing gibberish text like pointed to a graph is even funnier because I just imagine it's like a caveman trying to like show you something like hoagie visa, how I get subs as grinder on an is. And you're just like, what are you trying to tell me? But that is all 50 states plus DC plus America and all of their catchphrases. Let me know how accurate your state was and I will see you next time.